we good?
Yep, we're good.
Hi guys, I am Megan McCusker. I'm an Emerald coach and I'm founder of the Team Revolution Dynasty in Beachbody. I just wanted to welcome you to this call tonight. Kendra Taylor is my success partner. She's an Emerald coach and the founder of Team Bombshell Evolution. We both directly derived from the Bombshell Dynasty under Lindsay Matway, who was 2013's top coach of the year. So that's kind of how the Dynasty and Bombshell kind of will flow throughout this call. So just want to explain that to you. And Kendra, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, so this is a little bit about me. I just wanted to share some of that with you guys. So basically, I am someone who was always overweight from childhood all through college. As you can see in the bottom, kind of middle, I guess you would say, that was me back in 2011. So I actually got up to 194.4 pounds at that time. And basically, kind of at the end of my freshman year, back up a little bit to 2004, I met my husband and completely fell in love with him. And doing so, I put on some extra love weight. So it just continued for quite a while. And I ended up, like I said, at about 194.4 and a size 14-16. So in 2010, or I guess 2011, I actually decided that I was going to make a huge change. And literally overnight, I kind of started writing down everything I ate. I started exercising. And eventually I found Beachbody and started doing P90X. And that's where I really saw a big transformation. And with P90X and then the 21-day fix, I've now lost about 60 pounds and I'm down to a size 2. So huge difference. And now I am married to that cute guy at the top left. And we have a little dog, Zoe. And thankfully, Beachbody Coaching came in kind of right after I did P90X, I think for 2 times. And I decided I love P90X so much that I want to be able to share this with other people, but I didn't really know how. I didn't know coaching was a thing. So basically, I searched online to look at results because I don't know about you, but results are super motivating to me. And so I Googled people's results and I found Katie's blog. Katie is my coach. And I literally read her entire blog in one weekend. So I was like, she's a coach. What is a coach? I have to do that. And I found the link on her page to sign up. And without even talking to her, I signed up as a coach and messaged her. Was like, we have to talk. Like, I'm a coach on your team now. And I was so excited. And I'm one of those people who, once I make a decision, I just kind of jump in. So that's how I got my start into Beachbody.
All right, guys. Again, I'm Megan. I am a full-time teacher, and my journey has been throughout the course of my entire life. I come from a family with a lot of health problems and a lot of weight issues. I have a basically non-existent thyroid, and so that has definitely contributed to my inability to lose weight throughout the course of my life. I graduated with my master's this past year, and just kind of looking back in that bottom left-hand corner was my graduation from Slippery Rock in 2009 with my bachelor's, and then my graduation with my master's in 2014. When I graduated from Slippery Rock, I was at my heaviest weight ever. I was in a horribly abusive relationship, and my life was just all around in a bunch of turmoil. And I moved home, and I woke up on my 25th birthday, fast forward a few years, and my grandmother was getting rushed to the emergency room on my 25th birthday. Not because she couldn't, it was in a dire necessity for her to get there immediately. It was because we had to call an ambulance to get her out of the house. She couldn't physically get herself down the stairs to get into a car. So we needed to call paramedics to come and put her on a stretcher and take her out of the house that way because she had gained so much weight. She had let herself go completely that she couldn't walk. So that was kind of this major wake-up call because I was no longer in that 18 to 24 demographic. I was in that 25 to 30 demographic, and that freaks me out. So I knew I had to make some major lifestyle changes. I was nannying at the time, and I signed on to meetup.com to try and find play groups in the area for the kids I was nannying for. And I found a fit club in Seven Fields, Pennsylvania. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to have that extra accountability. I felt like I really needed someone to notice if I wasn't showing up for a workout, but I wasn't comfortable going to a gym. So I went to the Fit Club. There I met Katie Hefner. I met Melanie Metro, who is the current top coach in Beachbody. And I fell in love with these women because they were so motivating. They were so positive, and they totally believed in me, which is something that I didn't have a lot of experience with. My family is not a bunch of dreamers. They're not a bunch of go-getters. They're more like the status quo. Like, they don't necessarily see, they're not goal setters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So these women had a huge impact on my life. Introduced me to TurboFire, which I completely fell in love with, and Shakeology, and I started to drop weight immediately, and I completely fell in love with clean eating. So that's how my journey to Beachbody kind of began.
So before we get into the details of Beachbody and kind of explain what it's all about, we just want you to keep some things in mind while we go through this call. So we want you to think about, what do you want out of your life? What are some goals that you're hoping to accomplish, and how could this coaching opportunity help you accomplish those goals and enhance your life? So what is Beachbody? Some of you may know about the fitness programs like P90X, like I was talking about in Megan, T25, Brazil butt lift, a bunch of different programs, as well as Shakeology, which is a daily dense nutrition drink, right? We also have new programs like the 21-Day Fix and PIO that just came out. So those are all some Beachbody related programs. Well, Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Cogden. So they're kind of the leaders of this amazing thing we call Beachbody. So Beachbody's core purpose is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy healthy and fulfilling lives. So what is a coach, and what are we looking for in the coaches that Megan and I would like to add to our teams? Well, a coach to us is someone who provides support and encouragement, and they're also a normal person. So Megan and I are not fitness professionals. We didn't go to school to be personal trainers. We didn't do any of that. We're just people who went on our own journey and are sharing that with others. So we're also not salespeople. I don't know about you, but I do not like selling. I had a sell job in college, and I basically walked out crying one day because I could not handle it. We're also people who want to help others and have a desire to create a life by our own design. We want to partner ourselves with passionate, inspiring people, and there are really way too many people to help on our own. So we want to walk alongside you all and give you the tools you need to help people and also reach your own goals.
Okay, so I honestly kind of feel bad because I feel like I get the best slide next to the trips and the Success Club stuff. And I mean, Kendra gets that. So I guess it's kind of even. But why we love being coaches is an incredible long-term accountability to our goals. So all of us coaches talk on a daily basis. We are constantly motivating each other. We're constantly inspiring each other. And it's this incredible motivation to stay committed to your goals. I can tell you that there are periods of time where everybody goes through those valleys where they kind of fall away from their goals, they fall off track, they go on vacation, they gain that vacation weight, or whatever it may be. And you kind of come back and you get back into reality and you think, wow, like, I'm a coach. I'm setting the example here. I have to get back to reaching my goal. And so it constantly keeps us accountable. I can't say enough for the friendships and relationships I've built through Beachbody. I've met some of the most incredible people all across the country that I wouldn't have met otherwise. Kendra and I met at a retreat, and Kendra's going to talk about the retreats in a little bit. And we formed this incredible friendship and this success partnership that has changed the course of our business. And I don't think I would be where I am right now. I know I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for Kendra. It's fun. We have such an incredible time together, whether it's calls like this where we log on and check in with each other and try to brainstorm how to do things, whether it's through social media or local events that are being had across the country. It's always a good time. It's amazing to be surrounded. And we have a lot of men in this business, and they're great. They do an amazing job. But the women in this business, it's so refreshing to be around positive women who believe in each other, who support each other, who aren't catty, who don't try to break you down and don't judge you. And that's something that I've never really had in my life. I never had a lot of close girlfriends until I became a Beachbody coach. And that's definitely changed my life for the better. We have an amazing team on the Bombshell Dynasty. We had the top coach in Beachbody. We have the top team in Beachbody for the past 2 years. And it's amazing to join this team because everybody shares all of their resources. Everybody helps each other become successful. We have a motto that together we are better. So we all share our strengths and we all help each other with our weaknesses. And it's an incredible community and just some of the amazing reasons why we love being coaches.
So I'm going to share with you guys some of the rewards and trips. So with Beachbody, like we've already talked about, you get a ton of benefits. Not only do you get to help people change their lives, you get to change your life by getting healthy, fit, and finding financial freedom, but you also, and this is really to me the most exciting part, you get to go on amazing free trips. So I don't know about you, but I love a good adventure. So this part is the fun part to me. So in March 2014, like Megan talked about, her and I went on the leadership retreat, the bombshell retreat, and you can see that at the top, 2 pictures. I'm in the stripes, yay. Basically at that retreat, we got a lot of learning from our coach. We got to hang out, build friendships. It was just a really awesome weekend. And bonus, it was all paid for.
It's just like Minute Maid.
Because we did earn that.
Like
so, I'm sorry, I'm going to mute someone really fast. I hear somebody talking.
That seems like something a psycho.
Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Okay, so Megan and I went on that retreat, and that was amazing. Then also there was Summit, which they just had in Vegas in June. And then next year, Summit, which is a huge Beachbody event, will be in Nashville. That event is basically a long weekend full of trainings, awards, parties. It is so much fun. And you get to dress up. You get to do all kinds of really fun things that you wouldn't probably normally get to do. And you get to meet people from all over the country that most likely you would have never met if it wasn't for Beachbody. So it just connects you with a lot of like-minded people, and that's really awesome. And another thing that's coming up this year is actually the Bombshell Leadership Retreat. So the Leadership Retreat is for Diamond coaches, which you'll learn about later. But basically, coaches who qualify to go on this retreat get to go to see Katie in Florida, hang out with her for a long weekend, and get some great training, bond with other leaders on the team, and just have an awesome time. And again, that's another all expenses paid type trip. Then the last one on the bottom is, let's see, that is our trip for Success Club next year. And so you'll get to go to this all expenses paid resort if you earn your ticket. So basically Success Club is something that we'll go over later, not on this call, but Success Club is something that you do. If you are building your business, the success points will come, and therefore you'll earn money to go to the trip. So there's tons of opportunities to get to travel, meet people, and just basically build your business, but have fun while doing it. So who wouldn't want to do that, right?
Okay, so a lot of people ask us all the time, what exactly is it that you do as a Beachbody coach? And it's actually really, really simple. I love the graphic here that it's step 1, be the best you can be, 2, help others be the best they can be, and 3, repeat. That's essentially the cycle of every single day of a Beachbody coach. So we believe in 3 vital behaviors of being a Beachbody coach, and one of the major ones is being a product of the product. So what does that mean? It means that you use the products. It's so easy to fall in love with the products that Beachbody provides, and there's literally something for everyone. So you have this product discount and support. When you sign up to be a Beachbody coach, you get 25% off of everything that Beachbody sells. So you're getting that added bonus. You're working on your own health and fitness journey. So every day we wake up and the first thing we do is we either drink our Shakeology or we do our workout. And it's something that definitely you see the results of, but it keeps you being a product of the product, because if you don't believe in these products, why should your customers? And then we work on our business and we earn this income. So the nice thing about our team is that we have a coach apprenticeship training. It's a 21-day Smart Start for coaches, and it's an amazing, amazing opportunity that not all teams offer to their new coaches. So that's something that's super exciting. You build your brand and you build your business. When you're building your brand, all you're doing is you're sharing what's worked for you. Everybody comes from a very different background. Everyone has very different experiences. But I guarantee you that there are a ton of people out there looking for the answers that you have, looking for that support that only you can give. And so that's kind of what's amazing about this opportunity. It definitely adds value to our lives, and we get to add value to other people's lives. So we lead and we inspire. And that's an incredible gift that I never take for granted on a daily basis, because when I check in with my challenge groups every day, I get those messages that, and this is kind of a selfish reason to become a coach, but I get those messages of, I'm doing this because of you. You're inspiring me. And that adds to your own accountability, because you realize that, wow, like these people really count on me. They really look for me to lead them in the right direction. And the amazing thing is you can do it at your own pace and around your own schedule. So I'm a full-time teacher. I can't do, well, I mean, in the summers I can, but I can't do the typical 8-day investment into Beachbody Coaching like some of the stay-at-home moms can do that do this business. That's awesome for them, but it's just not in the cards for me. So I get to work it after school when I have time on the weekends, and I can schedule my posts throughout the course of the week as I need to. I can do whatever I need to do to work at my own pace and to be successful in this business. So I'm not on anyone else's schedule. I get to set my own schedule, and I get to design my life on my own terms.
So we also have amazing tools to help you be successful. Like Megan was talking about, we do have that 21-day Smart Start, and I'm going to talk more about that later. But we also have team calls. So calls like this. We also have calls on Monday nights from leaders in the Bombshell Dynasty that break down what they're doing to reach their goals, and you can put that into practice in your own business and help move your business forward. We also have different events like Super Saturday, Summit, trainings. I know this Saturday I'm actually going to a training called DFW All-Star Training. So there's all kinds of trainings all the time, and if you plug into those, you're going to learn and grow as a leader on the team. We also have, like Megan said, teammates and fellow coaches that you can connect with all the time. Facebook is awesome because not only can you build your business that way, but you can also connect with people who are ahead of you in the journey, have already built a successful business, and you can basically watch as they grow and learn from them. So that is super helpful. I know I love to follow top coaches and get ideas from them. We also have team Facebook groups. So Megan has one for her coaches, and I have one for my coaches. And basically we have training in there that's accessible 24/7. So if you're up at like 2 a.m. with nothing to do, well, you can just log in and check out something, or you can do it on Saturday, or whenever you have time, that's when you can make it work for you. We also have the monthly coaching fee, which gives you a couple of websites for your business, your online office, and 24/7 trainings. So it's totally worth that $15 a month coaching fee, because you get all of that stuff accessible 24/7, just like the Facebook groups as well. Oh, and that is also waived again for military and their spouses.
Okay, so how do you get started? You probably, I think every single person on this call actually is currently a product of the product. You're using one program or another. You work on personal development. I can honestly say I never did personal development my entire life. I didn't do it when I first became a coach, and it's probably the one thing I could kick myself for, because I grew up in a family, like I said, who they weren't dreamers. They weren't goal setters. Like they knew what they needed to do to get by, and that's how they lived their life. So I'm kind of the outcast in that sense because I want more. I know that I'm meant for more. So I started to finally dive into personal development, and it has changed my business. It's changed my life. It's made me a better girlfriend. It's made me a better daughter. It's made me a better friend. It's made me a better teacher for my students. So we have an entire wealth of knowledge when it comes to personal development and what books are the best that we highly recommend. And we keep kind of a running library in the back of one of the team group pages so that we know what everybody's reading and kind of the review of it. And then you just share your journey with others. I think like what Kendra said about we don't really sell, we just share. And there are definitely some coaches out there that definitely spam, definitely are throwing codes in your faces on how to buy this and why they should buy this. But for the most part, we're just so passionate about Beachbody and these products because it's what's worked for us. And we want to share that with others because it'd be selfish if we didn't. So we really encourage you to start by reaching out to the person who invited you to this call. Let them know what inspired you and how you feel this opportunity can change your life.
So are you ready to take that leap of faith? It's time now to make those big changes and start changing your life. Why not start with yours? Are you going to keep doing the same old thing, or are you ready to do something new? If you can look at that picture on the left of your screen, you will see all these different top Beachbody coaches who didn't start out as a super successful person. There was a small business owner, a bankrupt bartender, an American Eagle employee. They came from all different walks of life. They didn't start out as amazing people who already were fit and had these amazing things going on. No, they started as normal people, worked their way up, consistently did their best, and have built amazing businesses. So that's all it takes is consistency and following those vital behaviors that Megan was talking about. The last thing that I wanted to let you guys know about, like Megan said, we're doing that 21-day Smart Start. And that is for new coaches, and we're kicking that off on August 11th. So we definitely want all of you to get plugged into that. It's going to be an awesome training where Megan and I go over all of the basics and everything you need to know to have a successful business in 21 days. So we'll be there to support you all along that journey. So if you have any questions the whole time, you can always come to us and your coach. So we definitely want to partner with you on that. So make sure when you follow up with the person that invited you on this call, you talk to them about your interest in that as well. So I think that's all we had. Did you have anything else, Megan?
No, that's it, guys. We just really want to thank you for coming out to this call. And we really have a huge passion for this. And there's a reason that you were asked to be on this call, because we see an amazing quality in you of leadership and of changing other people's lives. So seriously, take this into consideration and let us know what you think. We really hope that you join our team.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you for
Bye,
joining.
everybody.